Welcome to SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. Today I'm joined by Tim, who's returned from the UK to once again do some beer reviews with me. I thought it only appropriate that we do another Wychwood brew. So today we shall be reviewing Wychwood Gingerbeard, 4.2% alcohol by volume, brewed and bottled by the Wychwood Brewery in the United Kingdom. Now, Gingerbeard is one that I have tried before about a year ago with the Roy Boy. I won't say what I thought of it, of course, but Tim, I would expect that you've probably come across this in the UK and maybe given it a go.
Yeah, I spotted it in a store near me, and I by chance, and I thought because it's Wychwood I'd give it a try. And I wouldn't normally drink ginger beer at all, but you know, as it was Wychwood Brewery, I thought worth a go, and tried it, and I really enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Myself, you know, I wouldn't normally go anywhere near you know, ginger beer, but yeah, being a Wychwood brew, I certainly think that it's you know, worth checking out. So
Yep.
on that note, I'll grab the trusty Kegworks bottle opener, which I fortunately had in my pocket, and we'll crack these bottles open and make an assessment. Oh, some nice smoke there, I see. Alright. Okay, let's pour them out into these pint glasses. Right, just a little bit left there. Okay, so as far as the appearance goes, you know, it's a slightly, well, ever so slightly hazy amber colour with a very decent amount of carbonation, I see. I've got just a little over 2 fingers of off-white head, and you've got about a finger.
Yep.
But gee whiz, it looks impressive, alright. Yeah, anyway, on to the aroma. Well,
Ginger and spicy too.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of ginger and spice coming through there. I'd say perhaps there's a hint of like cinnamon sort of present there. It sure smells good though.
Sure does, yeah.
Anyway, I think I'll just top mine up a little, and we'll move on to the most important part of the review, the taste test. Alright. So anyway, it's time for the taste test.
Indeed.
So
Cheers.
a huge cheers to you, Tim, and a cheers
to
to all of you out there, the viewers. Let's dive into this. Well, up front, you know, I'm getting a very sweet sort of taste of ginger. There's some sort of barley malt like present, you know, in the taste there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the predominant taste is, you know, ginger and you know, probably cinnamon
Spices.
and spices.
Yeah.
Some other sort of spices. Perhaps nutmeg, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be
agree with
some
that,
nutmeg like in there, but look, the bitterness is you know, extremely minimal, and yeah, you're just getting a very pleasant, you know, sweet, you know, ginger sort of flavour there, which is very, very nice, quite refreshing. Anyway, I'll have another gulp. Well, it is certainly holding that taste profile. I'd say the body is, you know, light to medium. It has a very smooth, you know, syrupy, almost creamy sort of mouthfeel, you know, to it.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Smooth.
One thing it's lacking is that kind of, you know, prickly kind of ginger, you know, quality like a lot of ginger beers have. That real sort of, you know, prickly taste that, you know, lingers in the palate. It's definitely very muted as far as this, you know, brew is concerned. What are your thoughts as far as, you know, the taste profile goes?
Well, the ginger flavour really lingers, but it's in a very pleasant way. It's very smooth, isn't it? But it's quite strong at the same time. It's quite taste lingers, but it's you know, it's really pleasant, really refreshing.
Yeah, they've definitely distilled something that, you know, is very, you know, drinkable. And would you say that it's something that you could session?
I think you could probably have a few.
You could have a few of these. I don't think
I don't think you
you
can
could go through a carton of it, but a few of these on a day like today,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
will go down quite nicely, I think. But yeah, I mean, its drinkability is you know, very high. I would have to say it's, you know, very pleasant tasting, and I'm really impressed with this brew.
Well, me too. I am as well. I think it's,
I think Wychwood have done it,
they've done it again.
once again. They've done it once again.
Yeah.
All right, I'm very concerned that one of these flies is going to land in this lovely brew here, as it did on the Paddy Stout review. So I'm keeping my eye on them. So that's if you're wondering why I'm just waving my hand about. Yeah, it's April here, and we've still got a lot of flies about. I think mostly from the wet weather that yeah, sort of not really, you know, something that you'd expect, you know, in this season. But yeah, it's keeping them about. Anyway, I think we need to have a like a final gulp of this, and you know, express our final thoughts and give it a score out of 10. Well, in conclusion, I have to say that I find this Wychwood Ginger Beard to be just absolutely delicious. There's nothing offensive in the flavour. You know, all the flavours are very nicely balanced. It's very smooth and refreshing, and it's certainly a brew that I'd you know, recommend that you all go and try and get your hands on if you you know, can find it, of course. What would you say?
Well, I'd recommend it to people that wouldn't normally try ginger beer, like myself. I think it really is. It's in a different standard to any others that I've tried. So yeah, certainly give it a try. It's different. It's good. And,
well, there you go, folks. So it is certainly one worth checking out. Now, in terms of a score out of 10, I'd be more than happy to give it a 9.5 out of 10. What would you give it, Tim?
I'd give it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? So that would even out to a 9.25 out of 10. So that's a pretty damn good score for Wychwood Ginger Beard. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of yet another SwillinGrog beer review. We shall be doing another one very soon, so stay tuned, folks. Anyway, until next time, fare thee well, all.
Cheers.